Welcome back to the 242nd season. Back-to-back days, back-to-back losses, finally a day off, and the start of a new year. So hopefully we can get off on the correct foot in the third game of three against like title contention teams, or at least conference championship aspirations for these teams. It's the Brooklyn Nets. We have already beaten the Brooklyn Nets. We won by a score of 18-16, snapping a 3-game losing streak. So we'll see if we can take care of the Nets to snap a 2-game losing streak. Holiday still in the starting lineup. He will be against Kevin Durant. I'm sure that will go well. I am very confused as to why he is still in the starting lineup. Do I need to fix that? No? Can I... Does he not want to play because he's unhappy? Is he not like with the team or anything? Start game. We'll jump into the lineups here. After dropping those 2 games in a row, Holiday 74. Warren's not even on the roster. Okay. I should probably go ahead and add him to the trade block, which I'll do after this game. We'll see if we can get something going. Get him somewhere he'd be happier. But that is a problem for after this game. See you at the tip.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline.
Ready for excitement?
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Look at Indiana, third best record here in the early going. And checking out Brooklyn, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
And seeing where Indiana is, they haven't needed any time to find their footing this season. The guys gelled right away. The coaching staff has done a terrific job. It's been a dream start to the year for them.
Yeah, and you can tell they enjoy playing together. Excellent chemistry amongst this group, and they've been having fun as they've gotten off to this good start.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, another Kevin Durant, is just as dedicated to his craft as you are at yours, but it's off the court where he says he's been on a search, pushing my limits, the flow of life, the people I meet, the environment I want to live in. All that stuff fulfills me more than anything. Kevin, the game of basketball opens so many doors for him to search.
It does indeed. Thanks, David. Greg, in 1991, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick. Your son going through it right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, everyone wants to see what you've got. And also, you want to prove that you belong. And so because of that, though, especially in today's game, sometimes judgment comes way too quickly. And we've seen it with a lot of great young players that because they come in a lot earlier in terms of their age, it may take them an extra year or two to figure it all out. And so the teams that are most patient in allowing those kids to mature at their own level
winning this opening tip here.
The higher rewards.
So we can feed Oladipo. He turned the ball over again on our first possession.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers.
Same problem we had last time. And this year, or this, I guess, yeah, technically this year, our first possession is a turnover. Couldn't
And
get
not
that one
gonna
to
go.
drop.
He misses the first attempt on the night. Lets it go from the wing, and the shot is good. KD's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece
couldn't get
of
the
their
end one,
offense
but
today. You
I'll
can
take
bank
it.
on that.
Way to attack
Oh,
there
my
and then
goodness.
create the contact.
Really
Not a good
explosive.
start. Way
He can
too
get
fast
you
on
an
that
and
second
one right
possession.
there.
I'm
You
too
almost
aggressive.
had it.
I keep
The
running
Blazers shooting
directly
their
into the
first
players,
free
trying to get
throws here for the
around them.
night.
And they've had really good numbers all season
But
from the free throw line.
One of the things they've
Keep
done,
it close.
guys, is taken pride in
Don't
their
get
free
blown
throw
out.
shooting this
We were able to
season,
defeat this
and
team by
rightfully
2
so.
back in December. We're in the playoffs at the moment. If the season were to end today, we're a game out of first place.
And he makes the first.
Hey, from role player to bona fide star, the jump Oladipo has taken has been outstanding. And he's not done yet, folks. He's continuing to grow.
Oladipo hits them both.
Okay.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Oh. Irving had a
Irving
free
against
lane and
Brogdon.
just mercifully
Outside
did not
Green.
take it.
Pass to LeVert.
Pay
The
attention.
three.
That's a
Shot
wide
clock at
open
6.
3.
The three-pointer is right on target.
LeVert showing you can rise up from deep. A quality shooter when given room to fire.
For 3.
Give me that. Give me that 3. Give me that 3. There we go,
Oladipo's got 5
Oladipo.
points so far.
That's your season average of 5 already.
Oh, he gets it to go. Wow.
It counts.
Oh,
Are you
incredible
kidding me?
Buzzer beater there, guys. This crowd is going wild.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Nets.
God,
up
that's
by
garbage.
5. And the second quarter will get
God, that's
underway
garbage.
just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets.
That could be a big
Impressive start.
big
They
help
came in with a
to get them to
well-conceived
win this
game
game.
plan and
Need a
have
solid
executed.
second quarter.
Yeah, you know what?
I'd
Makes
like
it
to
really
be
easy
right.
for the
Honestly,
coaching
I was right
staff
where I
in that
wanted
case.
to be,
No
down
adjustments
2
needed. Just keep
going
on
into the start of the
keeping on.
second. They're going to get the ball first. And he got that freaking buzzer beater.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the
There's
Brooklyn
Allen.
Nets. 5-point lead, the biggest
Nope.
of the game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Pacers.
Okay, there we go.
Sabonis and Turner up front.
Now,
And it's
unfortunately,
TJ
we're
McConnell
kind of
and
working
it's
with a...
Sampson in at the small forward position.
Oh, shit. Durant's out there.
Sabonis finds Turner. Left side, Sabonis. Shoots over KD.
Ah, I couldn't
Doesn't
get
go
it.
for him.
I like that shot, though.
Brooklyn will take
KD,
the
good
other
job
way.
closing out there.
This game
Durant's
coming
going
on
right down the
heels
lane.
of their
Gosh
win
darn
against
it.
Chicago.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
The pass to Sumner. To the wing right side. Fires it up.
Not a
Sabonis,
great
no
shot.
good.
You're not going to see that very
That's a
often.
fast
Plenty
break.
of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Wow.
And so
Okay.
it's
All
Brooklyn.
right.
Heading
So
to
they
the
made
bench
the
for
other buzzer
7-point
beater, but
lead
missed
as they
that
wrap
one.
up the quarter.
Ugly quarter
Their
for the
shooting has been
Pacers.
the big
Only
key.
lost
Their
by
percentage
2.
from the field so far
Still a
has been
7-point
terrific.
game.
Back
See if we
right
can make
after
up
this.
some ground here in the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Looking at the Nets, and over to Shaq, what do you think about Brooklyn?
Well, it's no one surprise, Kevin Durant back from the injury, unguardable. Every time the defense adjusts, you just hit him another way. Not sure what you can do to slow him down.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Pacers.
Well, they need to generate more points in the paint. The defense knew all along that they were going to shoot their jump shot every time down the court. There was no diversity in their offense. No one was able to figure out different things that they were doing. Very predictable offense, and I think that was the difference.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
All right, let's close this gap a little bit.
So far, we're halfway through the game.
7 points.
Irving and LeVert
Closing it down to a one-possession game will
Durant is out there with
help.
Green, and it's Jordan in at the center position.
Okay,
so that's
all right.
the Nets 5. And here's Oladipo. He's got 5. Turner.
I don't know where that animation was going.
That's exactly
I
what they
left the
wanted,
control
guys.
stick
Right guy,
completely
right
alone.
play, wrong result.
And it goes down 2 points.
And he
KD's
zipped over to the
got
right.
up to 9 now
Made
for
that a
the Nets.
way more difficult
Irving
shot.
doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
It's Oladipo on the wing. Sabonis trying to get open.
There's a good
And
three.
there's Oladipo on the assist.
Oladipo may have
That's
the
the
entirety of
kind
my
D
points.
that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Irving against
Oh.
Brogdon. 11 seconds left here in the third quarter. Goes up from the top of the key. The offensive rebound.
Oh, come on.
Irving for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got 6.
Well, the team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his ability, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter.
God.
Nets lead by 9.
Just
Live
another
from
ugly
Brooklyn, New
game.
York, you're watching
Granted,
2K
one of the shots they
Sports.
made was kind of garbage, but that offensive rebound was big. Could have been 14-10 maybe, get a 2. But just a...
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State
This is going
Farm
to end an
assist of the
ugly
game.
3-game stretch here.
Yeah, an easy choice.
Started 7 and
All right, look at
5.
the precision
Or
on
started this
pass.
stretch 7 and
Put
5,
it
and
on
now
a
we're looking
platter
at going
for
7 and
Served
8.
him up a
Maybe even falling
tasty
out of the
room
playoff
service
picture.
dime right there, boy.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Pacers. 9-point game. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Turner is out there.
All right,
McDermott.
cool.
Then there's Oladipo, and it's Holiday in at the small forward. Inside,
There we
stolen
go.
by Holiday. McDermott with it. Now Green defending. And Oladipo kicks to Turner. Indiana moving it around.
Oh, God damn it.
Stolen by Green.
I can't even put myself in.
Passes it to Dinwiddie. High post try. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Now, here is Irving.
Oh, my gosh.
So it's the Nets.
Oh, my
picking up the
goodness.
win.
I've scored
Some
16
good
total
moments
points in
throughout this
2
one, but they have
games.
the clear advantage
I've
down
been
the
blown
stretch.
out by an average of
I
9 and a
love the way
half.
they executed on both ends of
That
the
is so
floor,
bad.
completely
That is
under
so
control for
bad.
The vast majority of the game.
That is-
And whenever there was a misstep, they just
Actually,
didn't allow
it's
it to
actually
fester,
annoying.
And that's why they're going to walk away.
Kyrie Irving had 6 garbage
And now we'll
points.
send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kyrie, big numbers for you tonight, and I always wonder what it's like
You only
to be
deserved
in a
3 of
zone
them.
like that offensively.
It was amazing. More important, we got the win.
Yeah, 6 points. 100% of his points were trash.
Competing every single minute of this game. It took everybody's effort from our bench. It took a 15-man effort, and I'm glad we got the win.
15 men, but 1 man was the difference. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up.
Okay, so a brutal 3-game stretch.
Anthony and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew. Thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
So now a game under 500. Hopefully things lighten up a little bit. That is worrying because we are going to have to face one of these teams in the playoffs, probably. The Nets were still not doing super great. I assume that they'll have a better chunk of their season happening. Really quickly, before I sim the days, because I can't even seem to use them, we can go ahead and just put... We can go ahead and put him on the trade block since he's displeased. And we'll see if we get anything. We'll sim through the 5th. I don't want to get rid of Sabonis. All right. Back home for a 3-game set, starting with the Magic. The Grizzlies, actually a 4-game set, excuse me. Hopefully we can get on the right side of things here and turn these losses into some victories at home. We've seen the Magic before. We beat them by 7. Maybe a repeat performance, a little bit of a bounce back game. Tune in next time to find out. That wasn't the thing that I was looking for.